Exactly how good is Scottie Pippen's son, Scottie Jr.? We've heard all of the sons of famous players such as LeBron's son, Bronny Jr., Dwayne Wade's son, Zaire, but some may not have heard of the name Scottie Pippen Jr. His father is obviously the all-star Scottie Pippen, six-time NBA champion with the Chicago Bulls, right-hand man to Michael Jordan, yeah, that guy. It's no secret to anyone how well Pippen Jr. has been performing at Vanderbilt, averaging impressive stats with 20.8 points, 4.8 assists, 2 steals, and 2.5 rebounds per game. In addition, he ranked 16th nationally in scoring per game. But how good is Scottie Pippen Jr. actually? Is he that good? This video will tell it all, so join us as we explore the scary truth of just how good Scottie Pippen Jr. actually is. Before we get to the rising star, if you enjoyed these videos, please leave a like. That lets us know you like this type of content. Alright, let's take a look at his legendary father, Scottie Pippen. Born on September 25, 1965, Scottie Maurice Pippen Sr. was a former American professional basketball player. He was drafted 5th overall out of Central Arkansas back in 1987. Scottie played 17 seasons in the NBA, winning 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls. Alongside Michael Jordan, Pippen played a crucial role in transforming the Bulls into a championship team and popularizing the NBA worldwide during the 1990s. Undoubtedly one of the most outstanding small forwards of all time, Pippen was named to the NBA All-Defensive First Team 8 consecutive times. Yes, Scottie was a big deal on the court, but what about his son? Is he good as his father? The son of Hall of Famer Scottie Pippen was an All-SEC First Team selection in 2020-21. He set a school record at Vanderbilt for a sophomore by averaging 20.8 points per game, which was good enough for second in the conference and 16th in the NCAA. Pippen also was second in the conference with 4.9 assists and 1.8 steals per game. He scored a career-high 36 points on March 4th in a win at Cincinnati. But how did he get here? Let's take a look. Well, little Pippen was born in Portland, Oregon, while his father was playing for the Portland Trail Blazers. Scottie attended Pinecrest School in Florida from kindergarten to 10th grade. Then, before his junior year, his family moved to the LA area and he transferred to Sierra Canyon School in Chatsworth, California, which had a more competitive basketball team. At Sierra, he played alongside Marvin Bagley III, Kenyon Martin Jr., and Cassius Stanley. As a senior, he averaged 16.3 points, 4.6 assists, and 3.6 rebounds per game and helped his team win the California Interscholastic Federation Open Division state title. Little Pippen competed for the Oakland Soldiers on the Amateur Athletic Union circuit. He committed to play college basketball for Vanderbilt over offers from Washington State, San Francisco, Colorado State, UC Santa Barbara, and Hofstra. While in high school, Scottie made some impressive highlights. He averaged 16.3 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game as a senior at Sierra Canyon, and he was a 4-year starter for Sierra Canyon and was named MVP of the Les Schwab Invitational in Hillsboro, Oregon. While playing for the Vanderbilt Commodores, Pippen scored a freshman season-high 21 points in a 90-72 win over Austin, PA. In his regular season finale on March 7, 2020, he scored 21 points for a second time in an 83-74 victory over South Carolina. Pippen averaged 12 points and 3.6 rebounds per game in 29.8 minutes per contest as a freshman, earning Southeastern Conference All-Freshman Team honors. Additionally, little Scottie played in all 32 games, made 31 starts, and tallied double figures in 25 games, including the team's last 6 games of the season. In his sophomore season, he assumed the leading role with the departures of teammates Aaron Nesmith and Saban Lee. In December 2020, Pippen scored 30 points in an 87-50 win over Alcorn State. Earlier this year, he recorded his first double-double with 18 points and 12 assists in an 84-81 loss to Mississippi State. Furthermore, Pippen scored 32 points in a 78-71 loss to Florida. As a sophomore, he averaged 20.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 4.9 assists per game. On April 10, 2021, Pippen declared for the 2021 NBA Draft while maintaining his college eligibility. Still in his sophomore year, Scottie was the second in the SEC and 16th in the NCAA with 20.8 points and 4.9 assists per game. School record for a sophomore, he was third in SEC and 9th in the nation with 142 free throws. His 459 points ranked 7th all-time among Vandy sophomores. Scottie also scored at least 15 points in 11 straight games from December 13th to January 30th, the longest streak by a Vanderbilt player since John Jenkins in 2011-12. During the 2019-20 season, Scottie Pippen Jr. played in 32 games, starting in 31 of them for Vanderbilt. He averaged 12 points, 2.8 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 1.1 steals per game while shooting 39% from the field and 36% from 3. Last season, Pippen started and played 22 games, averaging 20.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 4.9 assists. and also 1.8 steals per game while shooting 43% from the field and 36% from 3. Pippen is an average playmaker who could score off the dribble, but where he excels is getting to the free throw line, where he improved to 85% last season from only 71% during his first season at Vanderbilt. Pippen is a floor general. He leads well on the court and passes the ball exceptionally. He plays excellent on-ball defense, having a knack for racking up steals. Though he has some weaknesses that he needs to work on, Pippen has the tools to be a great shooter, but he needs to hit those shots more consistently to make it into the league. He could be both turnover and foul prone. He's a really good on-ball defender, but struggles to defend players that are quicker than him. Scottie Pippen is widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players to ever live, and now he has a mini-me looking to continue the legacy he built. Scottie Pippen is eager to watch his talented son follow in his footsteps and play in the NBA, but he'll have to wait at least another year for that special moment. Pippen's son, Scottie Jr., finished up his sophomore season at Vanderbilt and has now decided to stick around for his junior year to hopefully raise his draft potential, and he's already established himself as one of the most dangerous scorers in the NCAA. Pippen, who started 53 of his first 54 games played, was all Southeastern Conference and ranked second in the league, scoring an average of 21 points a game. That set a school scoring record for sophomores and also ranked as the 7th highest scoring season in program history and ranked 16th in the nation. He also had the 9th most assists per game in school history last season, averaging right at 5 per game. Pippen was 3rd in the SEC and 9th nationally, making 142 free throws, and 2nd in the SEC, averaging 1.77 steals a game. He set an SEC tournament record for the most free throws without a miss in a single tournament, making all 25 attempts over 2 games. Aside for his scoring prowess, Pippen also possesses the playmaking ability that makes him an enticing NBA prospect. His average of 5 assists per game last season ranked 49th in the country. However, Pippen has to clean up his handle and decision-making as he coughed up the ball 3.8 times per game last year. Scottie Pippen Jr., the star point guard at Vanderbilt University, has decided to withdraw from the upcoming NBA draft and return to school for his junior year. It's a rare decision for a college player nowadays, but Pippen is willing to risk his future to improve his draft stock for 2022. Hopefully, the decision doesn't come back to bite him. So what do you think? Is Scottie Pippen Jr. as good as the media makes him look? And will he be able to be as great as his father? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like and subscribe buttons and let us know what videos you would like us to make in the future. Until next time.